The purpose of it is really to invite the community of Utah County to discuss more about what Utah County's growth issues have been and what opportunity lies ahead of us.
We need to create an opportunity to come together and have a dialogue about how we can manage this opportunity of growth. With challenges come opportunities. We believe that Utah Valley is and will be one of the best places to live, work, learn, and play.
Utah truly has one of the strongest economies in the country. All the indicators show that. In Utah County, every sector saw job growth over the past 2 years, with 11.8% overall, and business and professional services seeing the greatest gains with an unbelievable 18.4%.
Growth and prosperity are not necessarily mutually exclusive ideas. The question is, can we do it and accommodate growth and not have a diminution of our quality of life?
We believe there's no democracy without healthy debate, and that there's no healthy debate without dignity. Contempt shuts down debate. Dignity opens it back up.
This kind of gathering matters, where we are all here because we share a common love for Utah Valley, a common love for the state of Utah, a common belief and a common hope that we can build something. Happiness depends on meaning. Happiness doesn't depend on overcoming trials. It depends on whether or not we can generate meaning from the hard things we have to do every single day.
It's so important that we have good policy that will establish and set us up for good outcomes, not just in the short term, but the long term. The whole reason we're here together is to really look at the long-term perspective.
The identification of the challenges is the first step, right? So to then define that issue and that problem and then go on task to solve it.
We are a great place to live, and everyone wants to live here. And I don't know that we want to change the fact that we're a great place to live. So rather than attacking the demand side, I think we should be attacking the supply side. And that just means more units, more housing units of all kinds. Single-family homes, apartments, condos, duplexes, you name it. We need more.
There are several rights that we have as Americans. Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom against self-incrimination, equal protection. None of those require anyone else to pay for it. Those are just inherent rights, God-given, that we've articulated in the Declaration, in the Constitution, in the Bill of Rights, in our founding documents.
Sometimes we can be apathetic or discouraged or feel like I'm just one person. Does anybody care what I think? But I've found through my work and reaching out myself that there's a lot of attention paid when a constituent speaks up.
The secret is out. It's not a matter of if we're going to grow. We're going to grow no matter what we want to believe in or think is going to happen. The key is how. How do we grow?
If you say no to an opportunity, the opportunity is dead. There's no progression in it. If you say, we've never done it before, we're willing to put the work in and figure it out. If we're successful and we meet your needs, will you grow it and scale with us?
Real moral courage is not standing up to the people with whom you disagree. That's easy. Sometimes it's hard, but it's not moral courage. It might be the right thing to do. It's a free country, free speech. You disagree, say it. Moral courage is standing up to the people with whom you agree on behalf of those with whom you disagree. Nobody in history has ever been persuaded with hatred, has been convinced by insults. If you want to persuade them, you can't do it by talking about them that way. It can't be done. You can only persuade people with one tool, and that's love. I believe that a better America is possible, but it requires an example from places that want to make it so. What better place than this?